Viki was held hostage?
Made headlines, national coverage.
I mean, national news, and I never even heard about it. Is she all right?
Oh, yes. Our Viki always ends up all right.
What are you talking about? You don't even know my Viki.
I have known Viki for a long time, way before she was your Viki. You see, she's one of my oldest and dearest friends.
Well, Sam, I guess I'm as close to a mommy as you have.
You are not his mother. I am. And don't you call him Sam. That's my little Todd Jr. TJ.
Okay, you know what? I'm just having a nightmare.
Oh, no, honey. This nightmare is your life. Come to Mama, Teach.
Okay, I've just had way too much coffee. You know, I'm having just a nightmare because Margaret, she's dead.
Well, I've been dead before. Resurrected, too. Get out! No, can't. See, you're the one who called me here, Blair. You need me. And TJ needs me, too. Because I love him and I want him. Whereas you don't. My boy is already so grown up. Oh, my, look at all those teeth you have.
Get away.
Get out of here! He's not yours! You hear me? Blair, what's wrong?
Mama, stay away. That woman over here, she's crazy.
Now, what is taking the driver so long?
I don't know how far away the gas station is, but I tell you, he better be jogging if he wants to keep this job.
Viki's been in the news like that. She almost died, and I had no idea. She must think I don't care.
Oh, no. Viki would never think that.
No, when I told you about her, when I showed you her picture, why didn't you tell me then that you knew her?
I was about to. But then when I realized that Viki herself had not wanted you to know a thing about, you know, who she was or where she came from, I thought, well, it certainly isn't my place to tell you if she doesn't want you to know about her other life.
Right here in Landview.
Small world.
Viki's an heiress?
Blood of the bluest blue.
I mean, a publisher and mother of 4, lost a daughter. How could I not have known all these things about her?
She didn't even tell you her last name.
Well, we just thought that was the best way.
Viki is a multifaceted person. There are a lot of sides to her, more than you could ever dream of.
Yeah, but who could ever believe that the woman described here is just a waitress?
Oh, well, she's always been very good at dishing it out. Boom. Sorry, forgive me, but you do know my humor is based on the utmost fondness.
Why didn't you wake me up when you were watching the hostage situation on TV?
Because I was afraid you would go running straight to her.
Yeah, and what would have been wrong with that?
Okay, stop. Right now, I want you to brace yourself, okay? Because I'm going to tell you the craziest coincidence of all. This family, these people that your son Jared is bilking, the Buchanans. The Buchanans, well, comprise Viki's ex-husband and her children.
To whom are you speaking, Blair?
Well, she was right here.
Who?
No one. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I scared you, okay, buddy? Sorry.
Sit down, honey.
I can make you some tea.
Mama, I don't want any tea. I don't. I just want some normalcy. I'm exhausted.
I'm sure you are.
I was probably sitting right over there sleeping with my eyes wide open.
But you were yelling. Do you do that in your sleep, too?
No, Mama, and I'm sorry if I upset you, really.
Blair, I'm not upset. And I'm not a child. After all you've done for me and all I've failed to do
But
for
you have not failed me ever.
Can't you let me do just one small thing for you now?
You are doing everything because you're here with me.
Then let me be really here for you, Blair. Talk to me. What are you really afraid of? You said she was crazy. Were you talking about me?
No, Mama, I was talking about Margaret Cochran, but I thought she was here.
Isn't she dead?
Yes, she is. Now, I'm the one that sounds crazy, right?
There's nothing wrong with you, honey. You're under an enormous amount of stress. I'd be worried if you were acting as though everything were fine.
But everything is fine, Mama. Todd has his son home. We're together. Look, you're here, you're fine. Although you are in a bathing suit and a fur coat, I guess I can't sweat the small stuff, right?
Polar Bear Club.
Really?
Very invigorating. So Margaret's in your life again?
No. Like I said before, Margaret Cochran is dead.
But she's Sam's mother.
Well, she gave birth to Sam, but she's definitely not his mother.
I know what happened. You must have tried very hard, your very, very best to forget it.
Yeah. Todd, he just doesn't even want to talk about it.
He must be working very hard not to think about it now that Sam is finally home.
I think when Todd sees his son, he just sees a little baby that needs all kinds of love,
And when you look at Sam, what do you see?
No. Viki's last name isn't Buchanan. It starts with a D.
Well, you see, her last husband was Ben Davidson. The husband before that was Sloane Carpenter. They both died terribly young, so tragic. But she was married to Clint Buchanan for eons, twice, as a matter of fact. So Jared's lie makes him Clint's half-brother and therefore uncle to Viki's children.
I don't believe this.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Well, but then Jared isn't really anything to Viki. I mean, biologically.
Jared is lying about who he is, and you have agreed to keep his secret. Surely you now see the implications of what you have gotten yourself into.
Well, I'm starting to.
You've got two choices here. You can tell Viki the truth and betray your promise to Jared, or you can lie to Viki and possibly break her heart.
What do I see? I see a beautiful little boy that needs a stable home and two loving parents.
That's the answer you practiced for the judge. You're talking to your mother now. Is that really all you see?
Mama, when this baby cries for his mama, he's not crying for me. He's not even crying for Margaret Cochran. He's crying for Marcy. All Todd thinks about is biology, but that little boy, all he knows is Marcy. It's going to take him time to adjust.
So he doesn't remind you of Margaret?
No. He's an innocent in all this. There's not an ounce of her evil in him.
There's not an ounce of you in him either. It can't have been easy to take him in, knowing what you know, how he came to be.
Well, Todd and I talked about this. I mean, way before we even knew that Sam was with the McBains.